Welcome back after the lunch break as we get underway with our second of 3 mini-max heats. Here is your starting grid. So the starting order will be as it was for Heat 1 and also will be the same for Heat number 3. Nikita Lyubimov, the Heat 1 race winner, will once again start from pole position. Alongside him will be Lucas Stordeur. Lars Lambers and Cole Denham will be on row 2. Jacob Ashcroft and Nico van Berkel, row 3. Felipe Reyes and Emilian Bull will be on row number 4, with Oliver Warner and Albert Friend completing the top 10. Isaac Barker, Rory Armstrong, Tom Reed, Maxim Bobrishov and Christian Sejersen will complete the top 15, as Denny Babacek, Jack Freeman, Konstantinos Kandelidis, Ran van der Weken and Vic van Kampenhout complete the top 20. Running out the 24-strong grid will be Jakob Kubera, Nico Schwerz, Kieran Stewart and Amelie Davey. The drivers now complete their sighting lap and go on to the official formation lap ahead of 7 minutes plus 1 lap of racing around this 1,388 metre clockwise directional circuit. So 2 tickets will be up for grabs for this weekend for the Rotax Max Challenge International Trophy, taking place in just a few weeks' time. Make that 3 weeks from now at the Le Mans Karting International Circuit in, well, just off of the Porsche curves, off of the Circuit de la Sarthe in Le Mans. Jacob Ashcroft has already secured his place through winning the opening round at Karting Genk in April of this year. So the two highest placed drivers this weekend, if they are behind Jacob Ashcroft come the event result, will also get their ticket for the international trophy. The temperature has further increased over the course of the lunch break, and we are now at 29 degrees Celsius. So including this, we have another 12 heats to go until the end of the race day here at Karting d'Espagne International Raceway in Marienburg in Belgium. The drivers now head through the chicane. They split, they go into the tram lines. Are we ready? Are we steady? Heat 2 for Minimax is underway, and a good start from round the outside. Great move by Lucas Stordeur to get through on Nikita Lyubimov around the outside of the opening corner on the opening lap just after the start. Got a real head of steam and powered right round the outside of the Estonian, as the drivers are some points 2 abreast coming through out of turn number 4. Into turn 5, the left-hander for the first time. Everyone neatly making it through so far. Two by two, a little bit further back. Looks like Maxim Bobrishov was battling away, maybe with Isaac Barker, as they go through the tight chicane-driven infield with a few S-bends to boot. The drivers come out of the final right-hander and through into the flat-out chicane that leads them onto the start-finish straight. But after the opening lap, Stordeur did lead, but for a couple of seconds, but they're side by side again. The top 2, and this is going to allow Cole Denham to get through possibly. And he does get through into second. Lars Lambers up into third. And Stordeur has to fend off the advances of Jacob Ashcroft, who right behind has got the youngster from the Netherlands, Lieke van Berkel. She's currently in P6. Oliver Warner now past Albert Friend for 7th as they go through into turn number 7. All little bit of a moment there. That was possibly for Emilian Bull in the 102 representing the UAE. That was sideways. Not too sure if there might have been a slight assist from behind. So they go through into the final couple of right-handers and onto the main start-finish straight, which goes through this uphill climb over the crest and over the start-finish line. Lap number 2 completed. Lyubimov leads for a complete lap. Denholm in second, Lambers, Stordeur down to 4th, Ashcroft, Van Berkel, Warner, Friend, Isaac Barker now past Emilian Bull for 10th position, for 9th position. Now heading into turn number 7, the right-hand hairpin. Very, very difficult to sometimes manage where the gaps can be found to get through. But if Thomas Ingram Hill can do it, I'm sure that anyone else might be able to. Oh, very, very jittery a little bit there from Jacob Ashcroft going through into the final couple of right-handers. He's past Lieke van Berkel. So the 122 from Western-super-Mare now up into 5th place. And now a little bit further behind. Isaac Barker looking up the inside of Albert Friend, gets through. Friend gets the cut back through the exit of turn 1. And he's going to get through before turns 2 and 3. Now another change for position. This time it's Jacob Ashcroft on Lucas Dorder and also Oliver Warner past Lieke van Berkel. So Ashcroft up to 4th place. Warner up to 6th. We're now halfway through this second heat of the day. So 3 minutes and 18 seconds plus an additional lap remains on the timer. Lap 4 now completed. Lubimov continues to lead. Denham is closing in on the Estonian as Van Berkel absolutely ruthless up the inside of Oliver Warner through turn 1. He returns the favour through turn 2 on the 185. So 2 swaps for 6th position within as many corners. And everyone at the moment is still circulating all the way down to Vic van Kampenhout, who rounds out the 24 strong. Fastest lap of the race is by the driver in 3rd position, Lars Lambers, 1 minute, 0.165 by the 142, running on the Kart Republic chassis. Ashcroft is trying to close on in. He's just over a 10th behind. Lambers was actually the fastest out of the top 4 drivers, as we're again going through this flat-out chicane over the rise. People watching from the grandstands. As now there's a change for the lead. Has Denham got through? He's tried, but Lubimov kept it pinned round the outside of turn 1. The Estonian showing some bravery there. Cole Denham thought he had the run. He was 47ths behind Lubimov across the line on lap number 5. Top 10 covered by 2.7 seconds. The entire field rounded out by Guernsey's Amelie Davey, 11.3 seconds after 5 laps. We're on lap 6. A little bit further back, there is a drama for the 116. That is the UK's Kieran Stewart, who's dropped all the way down to the back end of the field, I'm afraid, as we head into the final 60 seconds of the race. Leaders now coming through to complete lap number 6. Lubimov keeps to the inside. Denham tried to use the outside carrier momentum through turn 1. And there is Ashcroft very, very quickly up the inside of Lars Lambers, who makes a mistake through turn 2. Ran slightly wide to the Belgian. And with the top 4 covered by just under 5.5 tenths of a second after 6 laps, you can be guaranteed that this fight is going to go down to the wire. We are 24 seconds away from the timer hitting 0, so next time around it could be very, very close. They crossed the line with about 57 seconds to spare to the leaders, which puts us on to 3 additional laps of racing. But the timer is really counting down now. There's going to be the last lap board out this time. So we're going to go on to lap number 8 out of 9. Well, lap 8, which is now going to be the final lap, as again Lubimov defends. Ashcroft gets some wicked carrier momentum through into turn 1, into turn 2. Lambers is there. Oh, makes a mistake. Warner gets through. Warner gets through to P4, and now through goes Cole Denham. Lubimov runs wide. Ashcroft is through. And so now is Oliver Warner. A big change. And now Lars Lambers is through. Nikita Lubimov within 4 corners, drops from the race lead to 5th. Now back through the exit at turn 7, goes the Estonian, back up into P4. And Lieke van Berkel is right there waiting in the wings. And then there is also the 197 Lucas Stordeur. But could it be a run to the line? Cole Denham puts the pedal to the metal out of the chicane. And Cole Denham in the 162 from Dan Holland Racing. Oh, that was a run to the line for 3rd, wasn't it? Cole Denham takes the victory ahead of Jacob Ashcroft. It was a fast and furious quarter-mile drag race to the flag between Oliver Warner, who picks up 3rd, from Nikita Lubimov by 49 thousandths of a second. Lars Lambers takes 5th ahead of Lieke van Berkel, Lucas Stordeur, Albert Friend, Maxim Bobrishov and Isaac Barker complete the top 10. Emilian Bull, Philippe Perez, Rory Armstrong, Denny Babacek, Christian Sejersen round out the top 15 ahead of Jakob Kubera, Bran van der Weyken, Tom Reed, Jack Freeman, Vic van Kampenhout, Konstantinos Kandelidis, Mika Schwarz, Amelie Davey, and Kieran Stewart rounding out the 24 strong. And what's more, all drivers made it to the checkered flag after 8 laps of racing.